Hey guys, and welcome back to Shattered Roots, where last time we had an unexpected death, and so we had to move away from Norcrosses a lot sooner than I would have expected, sadly. I don't think we've ever had that before. It's only been 2 episodes for a character. But yeah, I was kind of worried with the Overtons that might happen, but in the end, actually, they had quite a few parts to themselves. But for the Norcrosses, we were not so lucky. So we had to change, and you guys voted, and I have to admit, I'm not completely shocked by the outcome, but the second place one I thought would have been a good idea as well. And you voted for the man himself, Renly Baratheon. I have to admit, I wasn't too surprised just because, you know, it's a named character that we know. So it was always going to be, he was always going to get a strong amount of votes. And with him being quite old, if he does die very soon, well, then we don't have to worry, obviously, about changing again. We will become his heir, his daughter, which we'll look at in just a second. Second place was Port Morak. I would have liked that one. Would have been a lot of fun. He has quite a few men there as well. Could have been a real interesting one, I think, but we'll just have to wait and see if we go over there in the future. So, if any of you guys are looking forward to going somewhere else that's not Westeros, again, we're staying in Westeros. Obviously, it could change in the future, and that was almost one that took it, and we could have gone over to the east. Just across the sea, actually, I just remembered, we have over here the Windblown, Captain Denario Iranian of the Windblown. What do you have in your treasury? Holy Relic, Conquest of Dawn? Okay. No, he's got eyes on Dawn, potentially. No, of course not. But yes, we're going to be playing as Renly Baratheon. We have a lot to work with here. So actually, I think this is probably quite a good choice by you guys. Because, you know, unlike the Norcrosses or the Overtons, where we have quite a weak position, we're actually got quite a strong position. And even though most of the main houses have actually created kingdoms so far, the Baratheons and the Starks are the only ones who have not done that of the main houses. So maybe we can fix that, and only the Starks will be left. Because obviously we want the Overtons to make the first kingdom in the north. So we'll have to keep hoping for them that our kids can carry on our legacy. But let's look at what we're dealing with then. Renly is now 57 years old. He's no longer a young man. He is lustful, arbitrary, greedy, gregarious, proud, temperate. He's a hedonist, considered a tyrant by his people, just a trained fighter, fashionable, homosexual, and attractive. And as we can see from his stats, his diplomacy is not too bad. Again, diplomacy and... why do we always get characters that are only good at diplomacy and intrigue? Even though obviously Renly's better than our other 2 characters in those things, it's still interesting that those are his main things. Also in the treasury, we got the Engines of War right here. Maybe this could be useful for our coming wars. So we have a little book, and that's really it. Of course, we've got the bloodline, the Baratheon bloodline, of course, as we would be expecting. Ori's the One Hand. Ah, what a great man. Was he the bastard brother of Aegon the Conqueror? Well, you know, most people would just say it's yes, but there's still, you know, whenever I read the Fire and Blood, yeah, the book Fire and Blood and stuff, and the other books like the World of Ice and Fire, it's just everyone just assumes it. It's never actually stated, like, we know, but oh, like Aegon said it. So I'm always still a bit like he's a mysterious figure in the whole story. Especially with the whole thing about the Baratheon hair, like the black being quite a dominant gene. Like, what's that? No, I don't know. I think he's an interesting... I think there's more to that story than we've been told, possibly. Or he is just the brother. Probably is just that. But okay, let's see what we've got then. So that is Renly for now. He's got quite a few claims here. And I've already looked at that, so we'll go over that in just a second. My wife is Lady Jenna. She's a 42-year-old. She's quick as well. Just a low-born girl. I probably just married her so I could conceal my homosexuality. And, where is he? Where's Renly? Where's my boy? There he is. Sorry, why did I say Renly? I'm Renly. Where's my boy, Loras? There he is. How come we are not? How come we are not lovers? What is this? Have you grown bored of me, Loras? What is this? What is this? I'm going to seduce him. I think I'm currently... yeah, we're going to seduce him. I'm sorry, I have to do this. We have to seduce Loras Tyrell. It's what everyone wants. He may be a Septon now, but he's just doing it to hide our love. And so is I'm married to her just to hide our love as well. We have to. Luckily, he's got the seduction focus, so there we go. So we got that sorted down. I've got 3 kids as well, but they're all daughters. No sons for me. Our first daughter is Meredith Baratheon. She is set to inherit the Storm's End, And currently she's a bit fashionable. She's pregnant as well, so the line is secure because she's in a matrilineal marriage with actually another Baratheon, Clayton Baratheon, the son of Tommen Baratheon and the heir to King's Landing and Dragonstone. So actually, our grandkids will inherit King's Landing and Dragonstone. So that's something to keep in mind there. Our grandkids should inherit both of these parts and be the same family, so that would be great. So that's already looking great there, you know. Tommen himself has got 7,000 men. Would he be an ally? No. He's not wanting to become an ally. He's got 7,000 men. I've got 8,000. If Renly's grandkids inherit both of these titles, both of these lands, they're going to be extremely powerful. It may not be massive lands like the Highgarden Tyrells have, but they're going to be far stronger than the Tyrells could ever dream of. Maybe even Casterly Rock? Yep, far bigger than they would be. Yep, at the moment, I'm one of the strongest men in the whole of Westeros. And further down south, of course, we've got the Martells as well, yeah. So even in this small area, I'm still pretty strong. We will be getting that as well. So that's all set. Remember, when I die, I will become Meredith. So we will be playing as her because I'm over 50 years old. My other two kids, we've got Cassana Baratheon. She is betrothed in a normal marriage to a Martell. I would break that betrothal, but because my first daughter does have a baby coming, I think it's okay. I think we'll be okay with that. And they are married to the Martells, so that could be a great alliance, actually, if you look at this. Look at the broken arm. The whole south is theirs. Maybe she'd be willing. And there we go. They'd be willing to take an alliance on. Now, her heir is not actually the daughter. Why is that? Have you been disinherited? No. Why is this? Cognatic elective. Ooh. Ooh, so the Martells, the Queen of Broken Arm, they've actually got an elective monarchy going, it would seem. Huh. And the heir would be Theoden Salar. That's a quick look there. So Theoden, yeah, Theoden Salar, the husband to the Queen. That's an interesting one. Yeah, he's the Lord or Sir of Gaston Grey up here. That's a pretty cool, interesting kingdom down there. You know, they elect their leader in the Broken Arm. Okay, kind of cool. And lovely borders, I have to admit. You got to give the Martells out. You know, compared to the Tyrells, I mean, the borders aren't bad. Obviously, they're connected by the Manda there, but, you know, the borders are just lovely. Oh, sorry, I'm too much talking about them. Okay, but so I think that's fine. We get the alliance and stuff. My other daughter is Jane Baratheon. She's a young girl at 4 years old, but she is quick, just like her mother. And then, of course, my two brothers, Robert and Stannis, are both dead. Robert died from too much drinking, of course. I mean, yeah, what else is he going to die of? And Stannis became the Septon of Dragonstone, as you would expect, and died from a natural death. And his daughter, Shireen, has been married off in a normal marriage. And his other daughter, Lucia Baratheon, he actually had another daughter, which is surprising. That was because he had it with a scepter. She's not a bastard, though. She married a Seaworth. Wow, so many connections here. He had a baby with a scepter, a Tyrell scepter at that. What madness is this? Did you get married? No, you didn't get married. You never married again. So you had that baby out of wedlock. What is this? Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's go over our planners. We got a lot of men. To the northwest, we got the Tarth up there. Brienne of Tarth, she's pretty strong. We got Gallows Greys here in the Trantlands. I get to make all these important characters. The Buckler family. Up here, we've got the Errolls. Wait, what is he? Okay, I thought it was a pirate sigil. I was going to say pirate inland. I'm not sure how that works. We've got the Conningtons here. And that's kind of our bordering land. We've also obviously got up here in Estamont. We've also got this piece of land. So we will make the Mertens an important character. Now, for me, because we're going to inherit King's Landing and Dragonstone, I would like to connect to that. So maybe take, like, this land. But first, we need a High Lordship. We don't actually have a High Lordship, which may surprise you. It surprised me. So we need to go, obviously, for the High Lordship. If we have a quick look here, we could go for Parchments. If we get one of these two, we could get that. We've already got one piece there. Now, Brienne's one, but we could go for Gallows Grey. But currently, we can only do a border dispute, and we need more piety and more money to do that. So a border dispute's not really going to be the answer here. The only other way we could do it is by vassalization war, but we're not a High Lord, so we can't even vassalize. Or we could go for maybe the Conningtons, but again, the border dispute we can't do. So a quick look at our claims. But we got a claim on Crow's Nest, Aderdale, King's Landing, and Dragonstone. Obviously, King's Landing and Dragonstone, we got a non-aggression pact with Tommen, but Aderdale is controlled here by the Wagstaff family underneath the Swan. So the Swan's down there, could be a slight threat. But Crow's Nest is here. And that is part of a High Lordship of Shipbreaker Bay. We have 2. If we get that, we could create the High Lordship, and then we can vassalize these 2 as well. Well, at least we could vassalize the Connaughtons, connect our lands there. I think that's what we're going to go for, guys. Firstly, with Renly. We're going to try and make that High Lordship, connect these lands, maybe fight them, maybe connect to Estamont, or maybe connect up here to King's Landing. There's quite a lot of things we could potentially do. We've got good allies, we've got a good amount of men. Look at the Kingswood. Sorry, I just realized I was on the High Lordship. Just realized I was on the High Lordship thing there. But yeah, so there's quite a few things we could potentially do. So I'm kind of excited and hoping we don't have any unforeseen sadness happen. But that's kind of our goal for now. So let's go for Crow's Nest then. We'll wait for the alliance to come through. Let's check out our court right now. Court-wise, there's some okay courtiers here. Our Castellan is pretty bad. Tayford Payne would probably be the better choice. So we're actually going to make Tayford Payne our Castellan, which is interesting. A Payne is here. Who's his father? Martin Payne. Okay, so we got a Payne here. Huh. From, oh, I guess the Paynes lost Payne Hall. And so actually, is he the rightful heir? Wait a second. Wait a second. Is he the rightful heir? He is. Tayford Payne is the true heir to Payne Hall. And look at all these claims. He could be a useful chap, this one. Married the her. Got a daughter as well. But she's 12. She's quite old now. She's off with someone else, actually. A different mother as well. Okay, so we got that done. You can just improve defenses for now. Just improve Storm's End. I mean, how can you improve the defense of Storm's End? Probably kind of putting a light in, maybe, just to make sure there's no shadows can get in. That might be the only way you could improve the defenses there. Jenna Meredith there. Well, we'll keep Jenna. That's my wife. No, you shouldn't have your wife. What is with the AI and putting the wife on their council? My daughter, Meredith. You will be the Justiciar. Do we go for Fabricate Claims? I say yes. Now, I think we should connect to King's Landing. I think having Estamont is okay as like a sort of outpost because we're also going to get Dragonstone. I think we should get Shipbreaker Bay and make our way to King's Landing, connect the lands up. So, I think we should go for Haystack Hall. That's what we'll go for. If we can just get a Fabricate Claim, then that would be nice. If not, it's fine as well. We'll do a Vassalization War. Master at Arms. Loris, of course it's Loris. Yes! Loris Tyrod's the Master of Arms. The Septon. Great. Treasurer is Master Carlton of Foe's End. He's currently looking for taxes. Okay, he'll be fine then for now. Spymaster doesn't really like me. And Pate of Septon of Estamont, he's got the same and he loves me. 100% there. So I think we should go for Pate there. I've got quite a few Septons hanging about me. A couple of Septons on our council and the Septon itself. We've got 3 Septons on our council. Seems a bit much, maybe. Not sure what that's all about. But apparently Renly likes to keep him about, maybe to hide his hedonism from everyone. He's like, I'm not hedonistic, look at me. I have all these lovely people surrounding me. Anything else we should look at? No, don't think of anything there. Military, we're actually over our domain size, so we need to get the high... Yeah, we need to get the High Lordship as soon as possible. So I definitely think we're doing the right thing with this. Don't see anything here. Nothing about owing anyone money or anything. No prisoners, no schemes. Okay. So that is Renly for you. Let's get the alliance in. Society may take a dim view of my preferences, but at the risk of a scandal, I'm about to seduce Septon Loris. And it's a Septon. This is going too far. And we're both old men. I mean, no one wants to see this, but we will. With pride. With fury. Oh god, yeah. I was thinking of pride, you know, like the house words, and it made me think, you know, ours is the fury. Do you think Renly says that? Like when he's with Loris? Like, do you think that's what he's like they're doing? He's like, ours is the fury. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. I've had enough. Okay, I've concentrated on that a bit too much. We've had enough of that conversation now, I think, to last us at least 10 parts, maybe. We've now got the alliance there. I think a coalition would not stop us then. Let's claim Crow's Nest. I also have an alliance with the Principality of Goldenbridge, obviously, over here, where Edric Storm is. So that's also a point to make there. And let's go. Call the allies. There we go. Call them all. 100. Okay, we won't call them all. Actually, we won't call her. We'll also get these guys up. Perfect. Ooh, we've actually got some land here, interestingly enough. We're actually going to... Actually, you know what? Just go straight there. No one can stop you. We own the city here, but we don't own the castle. Interesting. We'll delete these 600 men there. We get quite a few men from there, but I don't think we're going to need them. Okay, get the men together. This is the biggest... Once this army gets out, we'll make a group there. She will join. The Martells will help us. Okay, so now that you're there, who's the main leader? We got Andrian Boylan, and of course me. Okay, Andrian Boylan will lead the charge. They have no men ready to defend, and people have joined in their defense. Eldon Horp, the Stormlander, has joined in. So has, of course, the Trant family. And the Swan. I thought the Swans would probably join. If Brienne joins, it actually could be a slight problem, potentially. But I think we could definitely handle it. Okay, more have joined. Even now, Dale, the captivating Seaworth, has joined against us. He's actually got quite a few men. The Errol's, Stademan has quite a few men as well. And we've got the depraved Tudbury and his little turtle. The Mertins have joined against us. Literally the whole Stormlands, except for Brienne of Tarth. Brienne, do you still have feelings for me? Do you still... Maybe she does, actually. Attraction, yeah. Attraction to attractive, attraction to fashionable, attraction to knight, attraction to gregarious, seducer, seduction. She loves me. She loves us. But yeah, so she's not actually joining against me. We should be able to just assault this, probably. Yeah, we can just assault it. My current occupation simply leaves me with no time to chase Septon Loris. There's no rush. Yes, of course there's no rush. We've all the time in the world. Okay, now that he's there, we've got lots of men. If they all get together, they could cause a trouble. So we're actually just going to assault straight away. And there we go. We captured him. The war is over. They never stood a chance. And it is over. The Morrigans are now my prisoners. They will go to Rufamont if we do lock them up. And of course now we've got this. Create it. It is done. The High Lordship is here. How did Renly not do this before? How did the AI not actually do this before? I'm actually kind of concerned that they couldn't do it. You can be deleted. And you guys can also be deleted. There we go. Just a few men there, so that's good now. We've got the High Lordship. Now, Conningtons, you are my vassals. You should be vassalized. Negotiate annexation. We actually... Can we do that? Is allied? If we get an alliance, is a desert liege or above? What? Yeah, of course I am. Why is that not correct? I should be able to negotiate annexation. We've got to wait till the end of the month. We could maybe negotiate his annexation. Possibly. I'd like to bring the Conningtons in. Maybe we could get them to like us. If they don't have to fight, it would be great. Become exalted among men. We've also got now quite a bit of prestige. If I have to go to war, which I currently can't, because we have people raised, of course. Yes, why was I even thinking that? What are we going to do for our ambition then? Have a son. She still could have a kid. We could still have a boy, but I think become a king is our goal. Becoming a king is our goal. I'm Renly, the no-named. I have no special name, apparently. We've now got way too many titles. I should probably start giving these out now, actually. That's a good point. We're way over our domain size. I'm going to start giving these out. What will I give out? I say we give out parchments first. Potentially, yeah. Let's give out parchments to someone. Who are we going to give? Oh, if only Loris Tyrell was not a Septon. Mr. Payne! Ooh, that's actually a good one. I like the idea of giving him parchments. I can keep 2 places, so how about I keep Storm's End and Estamont for now? Let's keep those 2, and we'll give out these 3. Mr. Payne, I am going to give you parchments. Actually, let's just go for, let's choose our 3 people and make sure we give them when I feel associates with them first. My daughter we could give something. The rest of the council are all Septons and Masters and stuff, so maybe we shouldn't give it to them. Maybe we could look at our warriors. We do have a warrior, Sir Andrian. Now, he's actually got Storm's Drum, which is actually in our land here. That's a shame. I could have given the Bolan family something. I guess I could still give him something, to be honest. It's not completely out of my power. The court is really small, though. I might have to give him something. We've got Dick on there, Jane Payne, so definitely a Payne. Benedict. Mace. No, he's the Maester. Of course not. I've only got really 2 people to give stuff to. The Bolan And that guy, I guess I could just give it to my daughter. I guess we need some more courtiers at some point. Okay, we'll see how things go, but definitely the pain then. Okay, I've decided. Definitely going to give you parchments. Actually, this might go up at the end of the month. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see. I feel like this should go up, really. We're now a High Lord. You'd think that it would have gone up. Also, of course, you know, the fact I couldn't do anything else before. Let's give it a thumb. Okay, done. Nope, it is out of 2 then. I'm attending a festive outing with Loris with half of the court around as chaperones. It would normally be hard to spend my time alone with the target of my affection, but Loris is another man, so it should not arouse suspicion. Take a long walk alone with him, yes. Yes. Give him a good time, Renly. Okay, Mr. Payne. Here's parchments. Congratulations, you're the Lord of Parchments. Your heir will be Robert Payne. Interestingly, no, not your daughter. Because she's been disinherited. What? What? Wait. Why is your daughter... What is going on with these... There's a few things of inheritance, I feel. There's a few inheritance bugs going on right now. Unless, obviously, this is no, seniority. Are we seniority? No, primogeniture. Why did that become seniority? Okay. I'm not too bothered about that. The Paynes apparently have their own way of doing things. We need to give away... The Bolin, I'm going to give Gaelmont. I want to give him Gaelmont, I feel like. He led the men. He should get something. So it's a family name. If only I could give Loris it. I mean, I could. Maybe. No, we can't. Yeah, he has to be able to marry and produce an heir. That'd be kind of cool if we could give it to him. Okay, the Bolin family. Which one is it? Duran's Point... Storm's End, Storm's Drum. Here we go. So we got Andrian Bolin. They've been good vassals. You get to make your way up now. It's just a crossover here. You've now got Gaelmont. Congratulations, Lord Andrian Bolin. You served us well, and you get a reward. You're no longer a master, you're a lord. I like it. I like it. Master at Arms. We lost Loris, though, because Loris was the Septon of Gaelmont. No, Loris! No! Why did I not think this through? I should have given him Crow's Nest. I regret this now a lot. Okay, Bolin, you can be the Master at Arms. Fine. You come and do that. I regret that. We need to give away one more, but we don't really have anyone else to give it to apart from my daughter. So I'm actually going to leave it for now. We're going to leave that for now. We do need to figure out what to do with you. Subjugation. De jure war, of course. I think a de jure war we could do right now. We could get that and connect our lands. Have a nice little place here. Look at a little rain house. Rain house, Rainwood. It just rains here a lot. Let's go. Obviously, people will join them and try and protect them, but we should be able to handle them. I'll just take my 5,000 men once again. Let's have a quick look here. Ooh, it's got 1,000 men to defend. We could probably still assault it and not face too much of a problem, I feel like. So let's just go jump in there. Renly. Ooh, I don't have any commanders. Are you kidding me? Auto-assign commanders. I forgot to do these things. Normally I don't forget, but because obviously we just jumped in very quickly. Arm in arm, Loris and I wandered off to a nearby stream. We've laughed and shared confidences for hours. In a companionable moment of silence, I decide to reveal the most terrible secret of all, my true feelings for him. I lean in to whisper in his ear, confess my love, make a lewd suggestion, quote love poetry. Huh. I mean, I think you just make a lewd suggestion, to be honest. He's lustful. Loris backed away from me, blushing and stammering something about being sorry before rushing off. The virtue strong with this one. Okay, Renly apparently is playing hard to get. Apparently. Let's bring in... Where're the Martells? Wait. Did I already call them in? Am I going crazy? I think I already... I'm already called them in. See, Loris is distracting me too much. You know, I'm getting so distracted with Loris that I just have no time for my courtly duties. I'm riding through the mountains of Griffin's Roost when I realize that how this experience has simply become matter of course. I rarely even think when I charge into battle. Okay, mountain expert. I guess we've been found in the mountains recently, so let's go for that then. Find the mountain here. This is mountain as well. We've gotten good at it. Successor nomination. The Laws of Storm's End. What is this? The Sept of Storm... What am I voting for? For this one? What am I voting for? I'm very... Seems to come through. Ooh. Very good job, my daughter. Now, that's actually... Wait a second. Haystack Hall? Oh, the Airwolves actually control both of those. Okay, interesting. So we can take that away from them. We will use that. 44 gold, 100 prestige. I can do that. So now we have the claim on Haystack Hall. So that is part 1 of our plan done. Next, we need her to be able to get back on the 8th of the 8th moon. So when she's done that, we can move her to, I guess, Greenward, and then we'd want Attadale or Langwood Hall. So there we go, and we have a big connection to King's Landing. I like it. But what is this voting for? Yeah, the Seps. Okay, I'm voting for the Seps. I don't want to vote. Why am I voting? Why am I voting for the Seps? I've never been asked this before. In a game, I've never been asked to vote for a Sept. I guess I have the I guess I just never bothered, that was why. I guess I have the power to do so. Your daughter's responding very well to a tuition. Gains 2 intrigue. Good job. I don't want to... I'm just going to vote for Benedict. I guess. There we go. I'll give it... I'll choose Benedict. Son was born to Clayton Baratheon and my daughter. Jurian Baratheon is the future of both of our sides of the house. Now, technically, as we know, Tommen's not actually a Baratheon, but it was matrilineal. So it still counts. It's still a Baratheon, yeah? Because it was a matrilineal marriage. So technically, you know, even if he's not a Baratheon, it still would be of her dynasty name. So this still counts. This is still not sneaky. Renly maybe has his suspicions, and that's why he asked for a matrilineal. He's like, I saw the rumors. I know what was going on. Matrilineal or nothing, Tommen. And Tommen didn't understand. And he's got gonorrhea. And he's now incapable. So, you know, he didn't have much to do with it, maybe. But there we go. So that whole thing's good and secured. Very happy about that. The 8th moon has passed. Let's go get my daughter. Okay, daughter, you did a really good job. You're on 16. Go get Greenward. And we'll be 1 step closer to the King's Landing. And we may have to fight Stonehelm for the rest of our High Lordship. But that's fine by me. We can take them. We can take them easily. And no one's coming to protect these guys. The Lord of Mistwood, Mr. Mertens, has died a natural death. Fine. Look at Tarth. Look at Brienne go. I'm liking this. Brienne could definitely make another High Lordship, couldn't she? I'm pretty sure she could. If she can make another High Lordship, then she can make a kingdom. Yeah. Brienne could be on the path to making a kingdom. The first non-main, like sort of the main sickness of main kingdom families to make a kingdom. That would be definitely an improvement. Oh, I forgot the Tullys haven't made a kingdom either. Sorry, I completely forgot about that when I mentioned who's made king. I'm sorry, Tullys. The Riverlands always gets forgotten. There is no rush. We have time. They're coming in. We've almost got it, though. Griffin's Roost will fall. Clap him in irons. Bring him here and force him to bend the knee. There we go. And force the demands. The Connaughtons will be our vassal. I will not take his land. We will just make him a vassal. Good to have some nice little vassals here. Do we have any more courtiers these days? No. Oh, no, I feel like we do. 15. Maybe there's someone new. Clayton Baratheon is here. Obviously, he's married to my daughter. I don't think we can give it to them. We're going to have to keep waiting and see. We're going to need some more people to come to our court. But that's really... Look at that. We're already looking pretty nice here. I'm liking it. Asking about managing titles. Domain's too big. We've got this to go for then. Haystack will be our next conquest. 500 men. I think we're just going to go straight into it, aren't we? Now, I could force vassalize, but I don't want to waste our stuff. I already did the stuff for this. Plus, I don't really want Haystack all that much. It might just bring us into more conflict with Brienne of Tarth. So we're trying to keep a bit of distance here, a bit of a gap between us. But we're now on the edge, actually, with Stonehelm and the Swan family. So they should be an important character. And of course, we've now also got these guys. We've got the Granderson family. Not looking so pretty these days, but okay. Yeah, that's fine. Down here as well, we've got the Staidman family. And over here, of course, we've got the Seaworth family. Everyone's favourite. Okay. Haystack, though. Claim Fellwood. They've gone ally in Golden Grove, but I don't think that's going to stop me. 2,000 men is pretty good, but what is the defensive? 300 men? Yeah, we could easily just literally walk in and just assault. So I'm going to claim Fellwood. Here we go. We're not even going to bring in some allies. I'm just going to get our men from Storm's End. head straight on in there and take him down. And I am not leading... Okay, we got Conan here. Master Conan, he's going to lead the men for us. I don't need to lead them myself. Constant the fact Septon Pate enjoys command of your armies. So you make a good point. We are able to smooth it over. We use our diplomatic tendencies. We're a very good speaker. You know, I really like the way they portrayed Renly in the book, actually. In the TV show, it's portrayed okay, mostly the same, but in the book, I felt it was portrayed a bit better. I kind of like the way he's portrayed actually quite a lot in the books as a character. Remember, when I say I like a character in the book, it doesn't mean I actually like the person as a person. Obviously, it's debatable about whether, you know, his reasoning to go into war is right or not. You know, technically, at the end of the day, he's right, you know. Might is right. At the end of the day, everyone conquered everything, really, in the first place. So if him doing it as well is not really that different in the first place. But then again, when it comes to the laws of the land, he is wrong. It's an interesting thing. I thought it was a very interesting character in some ways. I managed to chance upon Loras alone in the kitchen when he came down for his usual late snack. We talked and laughed for hours. Okay, confess my love? Of course. We're old now. We haven't got time to waste. Loras backed away blood... God, Loras, what is with you? God, the Knight of Flowers, more like the flower girl. There you go. More like a flower girl than a Knight of Flowers. We'll march into that. I'm starting to think Septon Pate might fancy. What is with... Have I surrounded myself with homosexual Septons? Wait, let's check this. I have to check this now. Because we have another Septon. There's Pate and Dickon. Okay. Dickon his name may be very suggestible, but he's not actually gay as well. So, okay. Fine. Should we make a move? We'll make him... He's lustful. He can't help himself. Yeah, he's lustful. He's greedy. You know, it's a money thing, sorry. But you can imagine it might give him a tendency to want more. Proud, hedonist. Yeah, okay, let's go for it then. Make a move. Loras keeps, you know, throwing me back. So I found Pate and he gave him a good tumble. He's younger than Loras as well, so there you go. It's good to be the Lord. I'm attending a festive outing with Loras. Oh, again. I've already had a good tumble, though. Quote love poetry. He backed away. Okay, none of these are working. We've got this. Okay, we just need to siege this down, and that is another one. Felwood will be mine. Another piece of land that I'll have to try and give away to someone. Recently, I've amused myself with seducing a handsome young guard. He follows me around like a puppy. Make him a squire, and keep him as my lover. We do want a courtier, though. Give him a tumble. I'll make him the most loyal bodyguard ever. It's been fun. I think make him a bodyguard. I think Loras would like that. Someone that you could trust be our bodyguard. There you go. So we've now got a guy here. Who is he? So we've got Miles. Sir Miles. Homosexual, skilled fighter, torturer. he's a bit of a masochist, isn't he? Okay, fine. But yeah, so we now got a guy we could actually give some land to. So that's actually quite nice. Make loose suggestion again. We're going to keep going for... I'm not going to give up on Loras. I'm not giving up on Loras. Loras is the dream. Loras is the dream. They're going to take that back. Take a long walk with him. I'm going to keep making a little suggestion. There we go. Loras and I and our souls. Gave our souls to the strange and the warm waters of that stream. Lost in wicked sin. Let our love grow. Finally we have him. Finally we have him. And with that, I think we're going to end this part here. That loving ending right there. We'll win this war. I don't see us losing. We'll take this. They might take that back. We'll just march in, take it quickly. Done and dusted. And the war is over. But with Renly and Loras coming together in that warm embrace there, I think it is really time for us to move on here. But look at that. Already, we just started. We've already got our High Lordship. We're on the road to creating our own kingdom. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do with Renly. I think it was a good choice by you guys. High Garden is still on fire. The Arbor, though, is still not winning. The Blood Feud is still going. Looks like it will never end. What is going on with Mr. Norcross? Norcross is not involved in anything. 400 men. And if we go up north as well. Carhold is back together. No! Vanyanga! He was killed in personal combat in the midst of battle by Udu. Udu. Bug, you... Bug has ruined everything. I'm not even joking. What is this? A peasant revolt in Carhold on. She's got 1,600 men. So men-wise, she's not doing too bad. But Lady Shun, she's 9 years old. She's ugly. She is the last person of the Overtons. I mean, technically, Alaric Hornwood is an Overton. You got to keep that in mind. He's actually an Overton because of the bug. But yeah, this is not good, is it? The Regent, Owen, who the hell is Owen? So things are not looking good for our legacy up there with the Overtons. But down in the Norcrosses seem quite fine. They'll be safe, most likely, underneath the Tyrells of Highgarden. But we can always imagine what could have been. What could have been. Maybe we'll get to be there in the future. See you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one.